Most of your competition quits after the first sign of difficulty because they've never known what hard feels like. If it's hard for you, it's hard for everyone. And most people avoid hard things, which is why you can beat most people by just trying.
If you work hard enough, dreams come true. Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. And that used to hurt me growing up. Now I fucking thrive in that shit.
Work, 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 work. No results, but I'm a little bit better. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. No results, but I'm a little bit better. Work, 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 work. No results, I'm a little bit better. Work.
For the next 6 months, become obsessed with transformation. Become obsessed with self-improvement, books, discipline, eating clean, lifting weights, avoiding drama, learning new skills. Go ghost, avoid drama, train hard. This isn't a reset, it's a rebirth. Everything you need to change your life, you already have it. Growth, discipline, consistency. You don't need new information. You just need one thing, a decision. 6 months of focus can put you 5 years ahead. Start today and don't look back.
Hard work looks horrible. It's not motivating. It's not motivating at all. It looks like a man being stuck in a fucking dungeon. And there's no fucking way out.
There's going to be a small group of hungry savages out there that are going to run every one of you over, and you can sit home and you can cry and complain about how you didn't get yours. Everything out there is for the taking. If you have even this much savage in you, if you are willing to go out there and grind and work hard.
Dying, I think a lot of people they see you run and they say, oh, it looks so easy, you really look effortless. But before it gets to that point, it's hard. It's like hard work. Day in, day out, sacrifice, day in, day out. Just dying. This time when you run and you just want to stop, you just want to give up, like, the hell with this, I just want to go home. The day when you get up and you know what, you have a training today, you know it's going to be intense, and you're like, oh God, I don't want to go today, but you gotta go. It's so hard and a lot of people don't know.
Listen, the work is behind the scenes. Competition is the easy part. Behind the scenes is where the work is done. Everything is done to get to that one race that you need to run.
The difference between a really good player and a great player is great players don't get tired. They just don't. And what makes them great is when the good players get tired, the great player kicks their ass. That's the difference. So every day you're working on that.
It's just really that season of where we just gonna work and just take over, bro. You feel me? I feel like I'm just really locked in right now. I'm just really on my bag, you know what I'm saying? I'm really excited to just go and grind for my spot again, you know? Like, it's not handed to me. A lot of niggas, they lose that shit and they let that shit be the reason they lose, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, that should be the reason of my motivation. You feel me? That shit gonna motivate me every day, so.
You can have a life of ease, and that will give you a quick hit of dopamine. But make no mistake, that is not the path. It is exactly the opposite. This chart right here shows our lives, and this is what happens. We get kind of complacent, you know, or we get comfortable. And if we want to move forward and get to the next peak, the magic is to understand that your life is almost always going to get worse first. If you want to change careers and you want to learn something new, you're going to go down the learning curve. Your salary is probably going to go down. You're going to not be good at your job. You want to start a new habit. You want to take a cold shower. You want to meditate. You want to start exercising. It's going to get worse first. And you're going to follow this pattern, but you need to realize that the thing that's keeping you there is the first move is always going to be worse. Eventually what's going to happen is these downward curves are going to get a lot shallower, because you know what the biggest part of that curve is? It's just fear. So the more you put yourself in situations where you do hard things, the shallower and shallower those divots are going to get, because you're going to remove that fear. Everything that you want in this life is on the other side of worse first.
Because everyone wants to be Cristiano, but I give you the map. Do you think you will do it? That it's difficult. It's the discipline. The discipline is the most difficult thing, not only in the sports, but in the life. You have to challenge yourself to be consistent. I repeat, sometimes it's hard. It's what many people say, you like to go to the gym every day? Of course no. It's not true. Nobody likes to go to the gym every day. But you have to do it.